Welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms, everybody. This is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21 years or older, please leave now. We would appreciate it. There's nothing for sale. This is strictly a hobby. Check out our Monstera, though. That thing is huge. I mean, it's a Monstera. It's unbelievable. Just the camera doesn't do it justice. For real. And then look at the back one here. It's starting to open up. Look at that one. It's just insane. The growth that just took off on it. It just completely crossed the pond. It's like every day they get bigger and it's just insane. I know they're gonna grow, but the thing about a Monstera is it's in soil. Okay, so we've got soil and we've got pond water, so it's getting best of both worlds here, and it is crazy. Quite insane. Look at this. This is the new one. If you go to yesterday's video, you'll see it ain't even close to opening up like that. She's starting to do her thing. Open on up. See all the new slits. I know that's not what they're called, but I can't remember what they're called. So if you know what these little holes are, I can't remember. I call them slits, but I know Monstera has the scientists have a name for them. Yeah, let's go over here and check on the pond. Today's video is not going to be that long because we lost hot water. We don't have hot water in our home right now. And I've got to get up underneath the house and see if we busted a pipe or if it's the hot water. I'm pretty sure I busted a pipe under the house because I've got cold water. I just don't have hot water, and the hot water heater is working. So I'm assuming I busted a pipe underneath the house. The house we live in is built in the 40s. So I'm assuming it got down to like 0, and that wind coming up the hill just blew a pipe last night or the night before. Seeds are coming on in. Look at those. Starting to form some nice little seeds. This thing's got some good smell to it. But I'll tell you, actually, the best smell in the house right now, to me, is this one right here. And it smells like freaking gassy bubble gum. It really does. Yeah. Like Bubblicious with a hint of gas. Pretty cool. This one, this is the Jolly Pond. This one's got more of a piney, like a piney fruit. This one over here is looking good. This is the yellow skunk, looking nice. This one is a pungent, almost like, not quite like baby shit, but like a lemon lime baby shit, maybe something like that. Down here, you see everything looks good under there. I gotta use the camera to be able to see. She's flowing right nicely through there, though. Come over here. The elephant ear is ginormous. see, we can come in here, and we've got these under here. You can come down here and get underneath these layers here. And we still got this grass growing. The grass doesn't need a whole lot of light, just that residual light. But I think we can go ahead and take this. See this here? We're just gonna pop it off. And I'm gonna lay it right there. Give some little openings for little critters. I'm not going to break it all the way up, just going to give cover to the ground there. And let them devour. And then now we've got this open here. A little bit more airflow. So the water is being wicked. This is your first time or your first video. The creek is watering the soil beds. So we did have plants over here. That was our male right there. We cut that about a week and a half ago. And we seeded, pollinated everything else in here. So we have soil bed here, here. Everything connects all the way around, but the big pockets are here, here, in the middle, and then over in the corner over here. And this strips, all of this connects, and then the center pocket is disconnected. That's where the creek runs through, and the moisture just is being wicked up. What used to be sand, silt, and clay from the creek has now been turned into those worm castings here. See the worm right there, springtails. This is just pure organic matter in here now, and it is rich in sand, clay, and minerals, and the worms are just mites, springtails. Everything just works its way through, turning it into organic matter, organic rich matter. You can see it just kind of moves. And the more I touch it, the more they have to go back and fix it. So I don't touch a lot. Try and just chop and drop everything. So the only material we actually pull out are the flowers. Everything else gets chopped and dropped back into the bed to get broken down by the biology and the critters, and broken back down into humic and fulvic acids at a certain point, we hope anyway. That's what we're shooting for. This is Cooter and Scooter and Pooter in here. Cooter and Scooter are slider turtles, and Pooter, he just swam away. These are goldfish. I don't see Scooter. She's usually hanging out over there, but she's pretty much identical to Cooter there. And then we have Digger. Digger is our box turtle. Digger is usually up in here. There he is, little baby. He got rescued from the highway. Nieces and nephews rescued. Brought him here. So we had to build this. This is an addition to that. You can see where we kind of added to it. And then we're going to be adding more to it. But this actually is going to be a whole separate channel. So we've actually started, I haven't got anything on it yet, but I have got it. So it's going to be Yellow Skunk Pond Gardens. This is Yellow Skunk Farms here. And then over here is going to be Yellow Skunk Pond Gardens. And this is going to be a pond. Same setup, different plants. So we're going to do vegetables and herbs over here. So this will be a kid-friendly area over here. And then Yellow Skunk Farms will continue the medicine over here. We will connect the two. So we'll have a pond here and a pond here. Everything that we have over here, but like the dehu, We'll have to have another dehue, so we'll have another dehumidifier over here pumping water into the creek. The pond will be here. We'll pump up a mountain, come down, start the creek. The creek will come down through here, just down through here, turn, and then go back in. Soil all around the soil horizontal system, just like this one over here. We'll build it up in the soil horizons, and then we will go from there. So we've got the construction pretty much. We had to remove the table, so we moved the bench here. I left a little bit just so we could put some stuff on it, but then I had to remove the sink and all that stuff over in the corner. It opened up all this, and now we're just going to wait for the weather to break so we can go to Luck Stone and start getting the foundation and a good outline. So then we'll come in, we'll move all of this, we'll get moved probably back into that corner over there where you can't see it, and that'll open up all this space here to where we can move, and all this will be open. And that's the plan. Dan, Stan. And hopefully our idea is that we can have two separate channels, one kid friendly and the other not so kid friendly, according to YouTube. I'm really just want to show people that the horizontal system is the way to go when it comes to a natural environment. Like, it's, I think personally, the only way to go if you want to do something like this. I'm not talking about just growing the medicine. I'm talking about growing food. I'm talking about having a creek system, a pond, a water. This is all about water retention. So we're trying to hold moisture. We're trying to hold the water. We're trying to keep it flowing. And we're trying to get as much. So basically, just by having the creek in the center of the bed, it's giving me that water action, that capillary action. Capillary? I can't say that, pronounce that word. Capillary? Anyway, it's wicking water up the creek side here. So the creek's down here, it'll wick water right on up, come on over, and disperse itself throughout the soil bed. And that's kind of really all it is. Now this is a natural irrigation system that the plants can now tap into, and once they tap into it, it's game over. Soil biology takes over. Now that the soil biology has the constant water it needs, that source, it's off to the races. This is what we put in here a couple days ago. You can see the critters are just isopods. Anything we lay down, they're just going to run through. They're going through all that fish poo. And they're breaking all that waste down and putting it right back into the soil where we need it. It's that aquatic biology mixed with terrestrial biology, and the plants and the minerals and the nutrients in the soil are released to the plants. Of course, it's a lot more complicated than that, but that's just the basic. Of course, we got photosynthesis, the lights, pushing exudates, the whole 9 yards. If you're not familiar with the soil food web, or like how plants uptake nutrients and how they photosynthesize light into sugar and push that sugar down into the soil, feeding the microbiology, it's really a cool system to check out. It's a poop loop, along with a lot of chemistry and other things. But it's really cool how the design of it is so in tune. Where are you, Scooter? Oh, let's grab it. There she is. I see you down there. Camera can't get her. She's in that shadow down there. There she is. She's Come on up. I see you now. Head all in the air pocket. That's another thing about this water, is that it's heavily aerated. So we got air bubbler over there. We've got it coming down, hitting the water here, creating air. We've got air over there, hitting air. It's aerated. So all that water is now aerated, being wicked into the soil pockets, and that aeration is key. The flow is key. So there are a lot of key factors in here when it comes to the environment. But once you dial it all in, this is what you get. You get a jungle. Imagine if I had more plants right here. If I had just one big one like that, we'd have a field day in here. It would just be, that's where that male was. So they get big fast. It's only day 33, the flower. So we went, I believe, 30 days in veg, and now we're 30 days in. So we're about 2 months in right now. And this is what we got. Pretty crazy. Everything else continues to grow. Everything else is, pulling moisture, pulling water, pushing exudates, doing its job, feeding microbes. The older and longer it goes, the better it should get. As long as I don't go messing with it. I'm not putting anything in the soil. Nothing. It's all doing it itself from here on out. If we add some sand, silt, and clay to the edge of the creek, that's about it. So, that is today's walk around. I appreciate. We got some work to do. I got to go get underneath the house and freeze my ass off today. Trying to figure out where the leak, where the bust is. Might have to do some pipe fitting today. But yep. I hope everybody has a great Monday, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.